Hello, everybody. So, just to give you a idea what's going on today, I am filming this on Friday. This is Friday. Is it the 13th or the 14th? I'm not sure. And since I film on my phone, I can't use my phone to check. Okay. I did this flower in this garden. And I said I would do this other flower and do a card with it. And I've done these other videos in between. So I'm probably going to go ahead and put this up tomorrow and put those other ones after, since I said I would do that way. So that's the thing about stacking. And sometimes I get a little bit, that's not really the stacking that has me doing that. That is just a matter of me getting sidetracked by other things catching my eye. You know, that, ooh, look what I found thing. I was going through some of my stuff for a friend so that I can get some stuff for a friend, and came across other stuff, and I've still got more of them that I'm like, man, I never even use these, and look how awesome they are. And it's more like a craft your stash now at this point because it's been so long. But this one is the one. Now this one makes 3 different flowers. So you'll see here, and really it's not as layered. You know what I mean? It's not as layered. There's only 2 layers, I think, to it. It's not the big layer like the other one. But what I am going to do is, as I pull, I'm going to bring in my marquee over here. As I pull these off that paper, I'm going to put it on my magnet. So, a layering die is no good if you don't have all the pieces. So, you just can't just lose the pieces. It's not good. So should we do pinks or should we do another color? I don't know. I'm not coming in and inking it and doing that. I didn't do that with this one, and it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. Let me show you again. But look at all the layers in here that it took. But it's so pretty. So this one, same thing. I'm not going to do the inking. I'll do the layering, but I'm not going to ink it. So this one, it shows 3. So they use this one. And this one. And, this is not even part of the set. And one of these, let's see. It looks like they have this one plus this one plus this one, but what is this one? It's this one, okay. Like, oh. I seem a little lost right here right now. Okay. Yeah, this one. Because they're flipped. It's a little bit confusing. Because they're flipped. So should I use different pinks? Or how do we want to do this? Now I've come through. And you know what? I went through and I put a cleaned off my desk and threw all this stuff in here. And I'm thinking right now, like, I think I just kind of tossed everything in and didn't really put them in their order. So I have this pink, and then this pink, and then this pink, maybe. How is that? Or that pink, and then that pink. That one's kind of got more of a different tone to it. That one's not big enough. Which one is this one? Same as that one. Okay, I think these three are what we're gonna use. I kind of like those three. Okay. I have my marquee here, so I'm gonna start with the darker one in the back, I guess, so that I'm sure it's gonna stay showing. It's not gonna get buried underneath the other ones. It's darker. It'll showing is not the word I was trying to think of. Stand out, I think, is the word I was trying to come across with. If I do the darker for the background, hopefully it will stand out. Okay, so here's the first one. And this will go over here. And this will go in the trash. And then this one will be this one. So I'm going to come here and do this. Put that on there. So that would go in there. And then this one is going to be, here, let me put this over here. This one. And you can already tell this isn't going to be as complicated. You can certainly tell already. I mean, I can't believe all the videos I'm getting done today. Messages here, but you know what? It is cloudy and gloomy out and cold and just, I don't know. So if you can tell, it doesn't have as much differences, and it lines up in here pretty good. So I'm just going to stick this there. Let me get my glue out. And I think I'm only just going to kind of glue it here. So if I decide I want to shape it or something, I don't know how well it will shape, but if I decide that I want to, it will be an option. So there's that. And then this. So I'm going to look at how they got it lined up here. And they've got this one here. Right? And these. So, wow. Okay. You know, I fell in love with that other flower. And, okay, this one is hanging off. And this one's off, and this one's on, so it comes here. I was not paying as much attention. But now that I'm looking, this is an amazing little flower. Why hadn't they come up with this sooner? I mean, there was no reason to learn to form flowers, or it's amazing, and it's flat enough to go in a card in a regular mail, and you just can see the layers, and even though like my colors are not that big, it's, look at that flower. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now this one I believe is these two dies. Uh-oh. Okay, these two dies. So I think what I'm going to do is use the medium one, the medium and the light color. No, the dark and the medium color. Yeah, the dark and the medium color. So the dark color here. Wait. It's hard to tell which one is which. Because, okay. I hope. No, wait. This is the bigger one, so this has to be the background one, doesn't it? I hope. I guess it doesn't have to be, but that's kind of what I'm hoping for. This one, and then this paper is gonna make here. You know who I kind of started watching on YouTube? You ready for this? He's called Midlife Stockman. And what this dude does is he goes around and he's in Detroit. And he goes to these old abandoned houses or whatever, if the yards don't look nice. And he cleans up their yards. He mows and trims and edges, and he's really in straight lines. He clears sidewalks so people can walk on the sidewalks, and he does it all for free. And I was just like, look at this dude, this guy. And he's got a family, you know, so, but he's just like, it's about helping the community. And yes, some people, you know, see there, look at that flower. I don't know. I was impressed, and he's got like 3 daughters that are like teenagers, and then he's got like a 9-year-old boy, and yeah, it just seems like a nice family. And okay, here they got it kind of lined up, so I decided I'm going to kind of line it up. I'll except for this one here. Okay, so there we go. Look at our flowers. Aren't they something? Aren't they pretty? Okay, this one. I think the same ones. I think the darker and the medium. And the reason being is, to me, the sun bleaches flowers out. So when we see these flowers and they're the lighter part, I could be wrong. It could be in some of them with photosynthesis and all that, that it actually darkens. But it just seems to me that the sun bleaches more than it enhances, right? So I feel like the lightest is the outer. So I put it on the outer. That's been standing there longer. So in a bud, a rose bud, as an example. I mean, I know it doesn't happen this way, but I'm just going to use it like an example. A rose bud, when it is a bud, and it has just bloomed, just started out and hasn't bloomed yet, is a dark orange. As it opens up, it lightens, but the inner flowers, the inner petals, are going to be darker because they're just starting to be exposed to the sun. As it blooms more and it spends more time in the sun, then you start getting the other colors, right? Because you get the lighter on the outside that's been in the sun for a lot longer. You have the middle ones that have been in the sun somewhat of a time. But those inner ones are darker because they haven't been bleached by the sun. Now, if I'm wrong, please let me know, because there's a big possibility that I don't know what I'm talking about. That is just the way that it has appeared to me. And like I said, I could be way wrong. I don't know. But that's how I color my flowers. You know, that's why I do my paper stuff with my flowers that way. With it's always darker on the inside, lighter on the outside. Yeah, that's why. It's always because I feel like the sun bleaches it out. I mean, I understand there are some things like, for instance, I'm growing tomatoes. When a tomato first starts to get its fruit, it's green. And as it gets more sun, it turns red. I mean, it completely changes color. So I understand that happens too. But I just feel like with flowers, it's more, not always, but like I say, more likely that it kind of gets bleached. And you hear I'm saying kind of. Kind of. Okay, and then these are going to go on here. And I have to figure out how. Okay. So it goes here, here, and here. And this one goes here and here. So let me just glue these down here. Another example of the sun changing the colors, right? Let's just use a very odd one. Bell peppers. Some plants, not all of them, start out as green. As they start to ripen, they get yellow. And then when they ripen more, they get red. I believe this is correct. And if I'm wrong, let me know, because I could be wrong. I am not an expert, and I'm not sure even that I've seen it happen. But if it does really truly happen that way, and I'm kind of sure it does, but I don't, like I said, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not an expert at this. It starts off darker, goes lighter, and then gets darker again, right? And isn't that kind of odd when you think about it? I mean, wow, amazing things, right? I mean, just think about how things work. It's amazing, right? I mean, to me it is. It's just amazing, 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 amazing. Okay. I need the greens for this one. So this one has this big leaf. The big leaf. It has this to go inside the leaf. Right, like that. And it has, I'm sure it tells me how to do it. See, this and this equals this. This is one of the ones that I already have out. Where's the other piece? See, here's one of them. But that solid one, I'm not seeing it here. Uh-oh. Have I lost a piece? Oh, here it is. Thank goodness. So here's this one. And this one is what it shows. Right? And then it says you have this thing. Okay, these two equals that too. So let me get some green. I got one green here. I put a lot of my scraps away is what I did. I cleaned up and threw scraps. So I want to see what color this is. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be my leaf. Okay, wait. This is going to be my light. So this is going to take this one. Let me see if it needs trimmed down a little bit. So I might as well just cut it off. Okay, so this is the dark kind of highlight, right? No, the light highlight. And then the dark is here, and that's going to be this one. And I can get that out of here. Weather like this just makes you want to sleep. How I got in here and got energy for all this. Uh-oh. It's right there. Let me get my magnet. Look at that. Okay, and it's going to go on the magnet holder, easel, whatever they're calling it. And this will go on here. So I'm going to take my little overlay one, and that's the one I'm going to glue, put the glue on. Okay, so there's one. The next one is this one. Okay, wait. This one. And this one. And so this is the dark. This is the light. So this is the dark. All right, got it on there. Okay. I have to tell you what I just did. So you don't do it. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. How embarrassing. Let me tell you what I did. I had the dye on here and this on here. And I didn't want it to move, so I was holding it down with my thumb. And then I came and I'm trying to push it down with this, and I squeezed the heck out of my thumb. Oh no, that is craziness. Okay, so that's the dark, and this one here will be the lighter, which is the prettier green. I just can't believe I did that. Like, what is wrong with me? Here I was saying, I don't believe I had the energy and everything to do all this. Couldn't believe it. And I go and do something that crazy. Oh, that's nuts. Oh, I'm so sorry. You probably all, Lori, that's not funny. And I'm thinking it is. So basically, this is just going on here. And that's it. It's not really the whole two pieces. It's just that little bit. That's the other piece. Okay. Okay. Now the leaf. Cut it out in the light. And then do the shadow in the dark. See if it'll go through with that much on the side. Looks like it's going to. You never know what it's gonna do. But here's my leaf. And then I need this cut out of here. I think by the time we're done, we'll have used every single die. Every single die. Which is okay, right? It's good. It means they're useful. Okay. So, that goes on. And this is going to go on the leaf. And these are going to get in the trash. And here we go. So that's going to lay on there. That's pretty awesome. It's kind of embossed in where this is going to fit. So it's actually pretty cool. So even if you don't use it, it's like embossed in anyway, so you still get that shape from it. So I'm going to bring it in and just kind of move it the way it's embossed. That one's good. There we go. So these two go together. Like that. Okay. Then we have this. I don't see this anywhere. Did I use it already? I do not see it anywhere. Where something that looks like that. Let's see. I could see if I... Oh, this is... Okay. I thought these were two different dies, and they're not. They are that. This weird piece. And then I have this one. And I'm assuming this one because it's left here. So this is the light. There is another. This is the dark. This is the light. And this is the light. So this one is the dark. So see what I do to save paper. Is that ridiculous? It's ridiculous. I don't know why I do it. And I tell myself, Lori, that's ridiculous. And I'll still do it. No, it fits, so okay. You know. I don't know. Okay, so this is the dark. The dark. Trash. Here is the light. Which is going to be this one. And this one. So this one could actually go in here. And that can go right there. I'll tell you what it is, why I do that. And it's not necessarily saving paper. It's trying to keep it neat. It's my little bit of OCD. And so I like things straight and even. And maybe that's why I like that midlife. What did I say his name was? The guy that was mowing the lawns and stuff. Anyways. Maybe that's why I like him, because he's in the straight line and stuff. Even when I eat, I like to try to eat my food in as straight a line as possible. Drives me crazy if I don't. And I have to keep biting down a little bit at a time until I get it straight. It's crazy. It's the most ridiculous thing. And there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Okay, so now I've got to take the light piece and glue it on the front. So let me do that. And it is so thin you would not believe how thin this is. Okay. Like, I cannot believe how thin this is. And they got it all the way down to the bottom. And it doesn't fit all the way. So I'm just going to kind of leave it like that. And then this gets glued on top of there. Yeah, they got it on top of. But I would have thought it would have been under. But they do got it on top of. So there's the other one. Now what's next? Because there was 3 of them, right? Okay, so this one is going to be this one, this one, this one, this one. Look, it's going to be the last of my sheet with them on it. This one, and this one. And no more dies on either of my sheets. Oh, they need magnets. Okay. Dark and light green. So which ones are going to be the light green? This is the light green. And the plain stem is the light green. So these two here are going to be the light green. And doesn't make sense. Oh, this one has like a medium green in it. I don't know about that. What did this one go to? Okay. See, they have this as a light green and as... I don't know if this is actually... No. Wait. This and this. Oh. This is the dark. This is a medium on there. I don't know why they would bring in a third color. Why do I need another stem? I don't. I have 3. 1, 2, 3. This must be just an extra. So let me put these up because I don't need them. These were for the other flowers, I believe. So this one is just going to go on here. And I don't think there's any. See how that's just, if you can see that. They actually have the stem in the back. So we'll do that. We'll put the stem on the back. Okay. Stem on the back. All right. Now, this one appears to have the medium flower here, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's stick the medium flower on. Do I need to go down? No, it's going to stick out a little bit no matter what, so, okay. Medium flower. Down we go. Okay. There's that one. Then this one, they've got coming off of here. So, let's stick a little glue here. Probably should put it on the stem, but we'll just stick it here. Isn't this awesome? And then they've got the big flower here. Whoa. I don't know how you get that to stay. That would be heavy. But see, if you're putting it down on a card, it's not an issue. So... this is amazing. Look at this flower. Oh my goodness. I mean, you would think they pay me, huh? They don't. I know you might think they do, but they don't. I've always kind of liked diamond press stuff. It's been from the beginning. I like diamond press stuff. Um, the first companies I found were Diamond Press and Crafter's Companion, and um, so I've always liked their stuff very much and been fans. And Diamond Press has come a long way. It's like one of the things I liked about Diamond Press is they were just simpler a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't mean that they weren't as pretty or anything. It was just they were different than Crafter's Companion and simpler. And maybe that's because of the instructions and stuff. But look at how pretty. Let me get a card blank and just show you what I'm talking about. Oh, you may not see the foliage. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, these are amazing, amazing dies. This set is fabulous. I don't know. I'm sure at some point I have been this excited about a set. I think it's been a very, very long time, and I love these. And I would recommend them to anybody. Look at how gorgeous. I mean, they're gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. And you know what? This was the one I looked forward to, and this right now is my favorite. It really is. And you know what I'm going to do? Check them and think. I'm going to just put this on the card and put it down. And that is going to be it. And I might put thinking of you coming down here. Or maybe across. I don't know, but I'm going to put it down. It is going down, and that is all I'm going to do with it until I know I'm not going to put a sentiment. But that's all I need to do. It's just, it doesn't even need, I mean, it will pick it up. It will rise above and be a better degree or whatever. But it doesn't need it. The mats and layers and all of that. They elevate it. That's the word I was trying to think of. You know, the mat and layers, they always elevate. And I like that. I might have done it backwards. So it might have elevated it, would have elevated it, but at the same time, there's something to be said for simple. Okay. I'm going to bring this around. I don't want to bend it. I mean, you can't tell me that that is not going to be gorgeous for Mother's Day. Look at the dimension it gives without putting dimensional tape or, you know, bending these and doing all that, and it's here. And you can do all that if you want to. And maybe that's what we'll do next time. Is kind of manipulate the flower petals a little bit and you know, make it more dimensional. But I don't think it needs it. I think it's beautiful the way it is. Alright, everybody, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.